Alright, man. It's your boy Terrence Carter. TC Talk, TC Fitness. Welcome back to Everlasting Awareness. Now, this video right here, I'm gonna talk to y'all. It's gonna be a retention video. Alright? And based off my own personal experience, bruh, just because you are on retention, that doesn't mean that life is not going to test you. You know? Life, pushes everybody. Ain't nobody ever said that life was going to be easy. Now, in order for you to truly grow and evolve and, work on being the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, try to take a thumbnail picture. Things of that nature. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Alright? You have to get comfortable with challenging yourself. Real talk. Now, life itself is a journey. And I can tell y'all this. Has life improved for me? Ever since I found out about being on SR? Ever since I found out, about the power of this energy? Yes, it has. Right? To be bluntly honest with you guys. Now, I may sit there and say, wow, you haven't manifested a car, and you haven't manifested a home, and all this materialistic things. But guess what? I've cultivated a stronger relationship with the source. And I've learned to realize how powerful we all truly are in this human experience, right? Every time that you watch those low vibrational videos, not only are you frying your dopamine receptors, you're disrespecting yourself in the spiritual realm. Alright? And that's just the truth. You use the videos as a way to cope with your life and the things that you may be going through in the external, right? And this is a 3D human experience. But internally, you're self-destructing. Every time you watch those videos, you release your seed. You walk around this planet like an empty vessel. Now, you may not realize it because when it comes down to addictions, you look at the addiction as something that's normal, right? You look at the habit as something that's regular. This is just what you do. Because you're not taught how to have self-control, how to be disciplined with your energy, right? You're not taught how to break the addiction, how to break the habits, how to even raise your vibration and frequency. But that's something that you have to go within and learn how to discover. Now, in no way, shape, or form do I try to come on this platform and try to act perfect and try to act like my life is just super duper perfect and I got it all together, because I don't. I bring you guys authenticity, right? I let y'all know the real. In a world where people don't like the truth, they'd rather be lied to. Now, the things that I do embrace and enjoy about being on this SR journey is that the mental clarity, the energy, the ability to bring things to life because I'm using my creative essence, right? My brain is not fogged up. The willpower to push through anything that life is throwing me, right? Right now, because I'm quote unquote in the W2 system, in some way, shape, or form, life is showing me like this ain't really a system that you want to stay in because it's rigged from the jump, right? And many people in the working class aren't happy, right? But me seeing it on the spiritual level, I I know that my energy is my protection, right? I know that God is within me. I know that God is my protector, right, at all times. And I got to keep persevering. I got to keep pushing. Now, also, on this SR journey, you at least teach yourself how to learn how to make better decisions in life. Not saying that every decision in your life is going to be perfect or nothing's going to go wrong. Like, nah, right? Life is full of uncertainty, right? Life is full of surprises. Let's just say that. But I do know that this journey has helped me become a better man, right? I've been able to get engaged, right? Soon to be married, which is a beautiful thing. I'm very grateful for that. I'm very thankful for that. I've been able to grow this YouTube channel and learn how to make it a business, right? Because whenever I reach the threshold on the channel, I do get paid for that, obviously, which indeed is a business. You know, I've gotten a lot more stronger mentally. I've gotten a lot more stronger spiritually, physically. You know, I have a lot more endurance within me. And I always tell myself, bro, if you could do one of the hardest things it is to do in life, which is to control your lust and to, you know, put that energy into higher vibrational things, you know, cultivate skills within, cultivate learning new things in life. That's where your power is, bro. Your power is in your sexual energy. Your power is not outside of yourself, it's within. But that's the silent battle that a lot of us face, is the battle with lust. Let's just be honest, bro. Let's be honest, because a lot of us didn't know no better. You know, a lot of us didn't know no better. And you get addicted to, you know, sex. You get addicted to that feeling. Let's just be raw. And that becomes a lot of men, their downfall, and that also becomes a lot of women's downfall, right? Because you're looking for the love outside of yourself. You're looking for the love in the lust. When that's not where you're gonna find the love. You're gonna find the love. Somebody gotta write that in the comment section too. Somebody gotta write that in the comment section. Let me say it one more time. You're looking for the love inside of the lust. When that is not where you're gonna find the love. You find the love within yourself. The respect that you have for yourself. You know? The respect that you have for the morals that you have for yourself. You know, the unconditional love that you learn how to have for yourself and for life. You know what I'm saying? You being a man of your word, or you being a woman of your word. You doing what you tell yourself you're going to do. And you enjoying the journey. You enjoying the process. You can't put a timetable on things that you want to bring to life. Because sometimes you may succeed, sometimes you may fail. But guess what? You learn the best through failure. You see how when you're on your journey and you quote unquote relapse or you release and you like, damn, like I feel like crap, or I should have kept going on the journey. You learn from the failures. You know? And it does make a difference, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It makes a difference when you're on a good streak, you're on a long streak, and then you slip up and you fall up and you feel your body, you feel the energy just leaving the vessel, and now we gotta build back up. And don't get me wrong, energy cannot be destroyed, right? You cannot destroy your energy. It can only be transferred, it can only be transmuted. But you definitely feel the difference. I'm not gonna front to you. But yeah, a lot more men should learn how to practice retaining their energy, retaining your power, because it's going to teach you about yourself. It's going to teach you discipline. It's going to teach you self-awareness. It's going to teach you love. It's going to teach you respect. You know? It's going to teach you how to stop doubting yourself. You know? It's going to teach you how to stand, like, how can I say it? Like, stand outside of the crowd, basically. Because majority of the world is addicted to the low vibrational activities. But there we go. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, universe. Separating yourself from the crowd. That's the perfect way to put it. And I'm not saying they're saying, oh, I'm better than y'all, I'm better than anybody on this platform because I'm on SR and I know about the journey and this and the third. I'm not better than anybody. Because you could know about something, but not apply it to your life. That's the truth. You could know about something, you could learn about something all you want, but if you don't apply it to your life, it defeats the purpose of you knowing about it. I can make all the SR videos in the world, but if you that's watching this video, if you don't take the time out to experience the journey for yourself, it defeats the purpose. You know? Because then all you're going to do is believe that it's placebo, it's fake. When in reality, it is not placebo, right? It is not placebo. This is your life force energy we talking about. You cannot fake energy. Alright? But always make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're checking in on yourself mentally, you know? Because the world is definitely going through a mental health crisis, and working these jobs and not getting paid enough money and things of that nature, it don't make it no better. So people start to cope with life and they start to turn to, you know, drugs and alcohol and watching PMO and self-destruction activities because they feel like they ain't got nothing to live for. So always make sure you're checking in on yourself, all right? I got a free Discord chat. I got a free Telegram chat. If y'all ever want to tune in, y'all definitely could. Thank y'all for helping me grow on this YouTube platform. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up so that this video gets on the algorithm. You also leave some comments below, and please subscribe if you are new. All right, thank y'all for rocking out on me. It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness. One of the best channels on YouTube, Everlasting Awareness. Yes, sir.